with all the consequences of that. And it's better to not stare into like the grid itself, but actually look within. You know, the longer you are staring and gazing within, then your higher self is starting actually to stare back at you, at your lower self. And most people don't seem to understand that, right? They only seek to find external gains. And most times also whenever people approach me, and I'm sure it's the same thing with you because we both run these accounts, right? Is that people have all these have all these problems, and then when you seek the root of it all, right, it's because it's all external problems, right? That they listen to all these so-called family members and so-called friends, and therefore they have attachments, right? They're not just spiraling in and then seek within themselves, like what does my heart say? Like what is my actual path? What is my journey? Why am I here even on earth? Like people don't seem to question that, right? They're more like, how can I get a bigger paycheck because I want this Lamborghini in Tiffany blue, right? Like they don't have no clue what they actually are doing here on earth. And I think that's the whole problem of humanity in all, you know. And like it is, if you look at the Kanye West once again, right? You know, like he feels like he has a purpose and that he has to, you know, somehow create new I don't know, new tribes and like a new what did he do? He bought like all this mountain property and all that. But what happened to that, right? Like suddenly he's talking about wildlife matters, and then he's making enemies with everybody, basically in the whole industry. What happened about those positive things he tried to do at first, right? But because of his divorce, suddenly that all stopped. Or what are you doing, man? Like, what is your purpose here, right? I think exactly what you were saying. Like, he seems to be just a chaos artist, right? Chaos magician. He's just trying to manipulate the people to think differently. But what is the actual purpose behind that? That is the trick to a question, I think. What do you think is his real purpose with that? What do you think?
Wow. So, you know, back on that with the purpose and everything is that's the manipulation, you know?
Right.
And going through my notes here, it's like keeping people's attention to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Like, why you need to keep people's attention to stay relevant? Because he's sold out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
When you're sold out, you're not literally like your soul is gone or taken. It's like that energy that keeps your soul like powered up. It's being used by the industry and these psychopaths or entertainment, you know, so forth. They're using you to connect to humanity itself or the mass consciousness, emotions, which is like that wave energy, and that's that emotion we're talking about here. You know, so you're not finding like your actual true purpose. You know what I mean? And with Unmatrix yourself, you actually find your purpose. Like you have came to this existence to be out of the matrix, but you're still in it to a certain way. So you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But when you're all the way left, you know, focus and turning somebody like Kanye. I mean, that's mass psychosis, but like that's PTSD. It's like the whole world is like going through like PTSD, dark night of the soul. But a lot of people don't want to deal with that. You know, they don't want to do the shadow work. You know, they're like scared. They're these warriors, right? They're not an actual warrior, but they're worrying about, oh, what if this happens and that happens? Like, you want that to happen for you. You know, that's the shadow work. So now the world is being forced into that deep, you know, consciousness, shadow work, you know, all this Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter. Now you don't have a choice but to see it. But a lot of them want to become these escape artists, right? They want to, you know, get involved in certain things that's like distracting them. It's like sooner or later you're going to have to do that shadow work, you know, regardless. you're being forced. You're being forced to, you know, look at yourself. You know, so you're either going to, you know, do the work, or you're just going to get deeper into the matrix of giving away your attention, your currency. So a lot of these individuals, like, you know, Kanye West and Charleston White, and, you know, the Kardashians, and all this wicked energy that keeps you in that lower state of mind, you know?
Right.